Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you on this Friday? This Friday night?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. I'm doing excellent. I've been having a great day. Um, you know, Fridays for me have been really busy, and but like me, like I like busy. You
Good.
know?
Me too. Me too. I've been so busy as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Always
You,
working.
you're definitely busy. Just like you just make sure that they don't hate. Okay?
Yes,
They don't
exactly.
hate.
That's so true.
But like for me, like I find like anybody that is being successful, like eventually like you're gonna have people that are gonna hate. Like for
That's
me,
true.
if I go for a certain amount of time and like I don't get any hate, I feel like
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, am I really doing my shit?
exactly. You're doing something wrong if you don't got haters.
Exactly, exactly.
That's so true.
But
So it's nice meeting you.
yeah, it's definitely nice meeting you. I definitely I came across your stuff and I was like, I'm like, yo, like she has like a really cool vibe to her. Like I want to get her on the show.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Definitely,
I just,
definitely,
got to keep it real with the old school tracks. Love the old school music.
for sure, for sure. Like, what are the times like you actually get nervous for, like you get butterflies for?
Oh, yeah, the butterflies.
Yeah,
Would you like to know how that song came about?
sure, yeah,
So, I recently got into an amazing relationship. I was actually in a horrible relationship before. Then I met this human being. He's so amazing,
congrats,
and
congrats on
yeah,
that.
thank you. And he just like even up to now, he still gives me butterflies. So, when we talk, when we hug, when we kiss, it's he gives me butterflies. So I wrote a song about it.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, me me I really like truly like doing like the show and like every Friday cause I usually start I start my six,
Right.
so like around 3 o'clock I always like I don't know if I really got I haven't even thought about it like this, but maybe it's butterflies because around
Yeah.
3 o'clock I'm like, okay, I need to shut everything else down. I need to get in zone. I need to
Yeah.
put on I need to put on some music. I need to smoke some. I really
Yeah.
get in this vibe.
Awesome.
Do you feel like when you're sitting down to make music, what is the vibe? Like,
Usually, because I make beats too, right?
yeah,
So sometimes, like for myself, like if I'm making my own beat, I just sit down, I listen to it, and I guess this goes for like if other producers produce my songs too. I'll just sit down, listen to it, and I'll vibe to it. And usually, I'm writing about something that I have gone through in my life. A lot of my music is pretty much personal, right? So
yeah,
I'll listen to the beat, and I'm like, yeah, I love this. I think this melody would sound nice with the beat.
yeah.
Come up with the melody first, and then after that, the words just flow. Like it's so
Okay,
weird, it's just I don't know. It's like magic. Hey,
yeah. So
Shireen.
well, I've heard like a lot of people say like and like me I was an artist before I started doing this and
Yeah,
like when you sit down and listen to a beat like the people kind of tell you like kind of the direction to go, you know.
right. Sorry, hang on. I think you. 1 second. I think I got to.
Yeah, Wi-Fi jamming up a little bit. We got this though. They'll come back on. We got this. Okay, okay, yeah, we'll be back. So so you say like you make your own beats and you write to
Yeah,
them, but sometimes you have other producers. Is it
yeah,
easier to write to other producers' beats? I've heard producers say they'll make a beat
yeah.
and they'll spend so much time making the beat that when it comes down to writing it, it's like it's just like you drop blank. You find that a lot or no?
I guess that's true because I usually end up choosing other people's beats anyway. I
Yeah.
do have a few. I do have a few of my own that I have songs on.
Yeah.
But I guess I just like making the music. I love making the beats, not necessarily for myself. I just like making beats,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, I usually choose other people's beats instead.
So do your beats go to other people?
Yes, I do produce for other artists, rappers and singers. Yes.
Okay. Who are some of the people like you work with?
Do you know Dynamic?
I don't know.
Your favorite light skin? I don't know if you know who that is on Instagram.
What's that?
He goes by your favorite light skin on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, him. He's from Ottawa. He's a sick rapper. Done stuff with
Okay.
him. I'm working with some upcoming artists, some young artists. Working with an artist named Bolu Thing. Yeah, and myself, really. I also have some beats that I'm making for Empress Harmony. She's a up and coming artist as well. And Carlos Morgan. I don't know if you know who that is. He's like a legend in the R&B world. So
Uh,
do some
Carlo
tracks.
what?
He's a legend in the R&B world.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I produced a few tracks for him.
Who's that? Carlos what?
Carlos Morgan.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure. Actually, it reminds me. We were supposed to do an interview and
Oh, yeah.
like a long time ago. So I should probably hit him up and try and get that again.
Yeah, definitely do that. He's cool. He's cool people.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So yeah. So what was that moment when you're you started making music and then you're putting stuff out and you felt like, oh shit, people are actually really fucking with me. Like, like have you had that moment? Uh,
Yeah, I have. It's so weird because when I see people singing along to my songs, I get so emotional when I see people singing and doing like actions to my words. It's like I'm like, wow, like people really like this. This is so cool, you know. It's and what I always say is yes, it's my music. I make the music, but it's actually for the people. So I might make the music, but it's actually for everyone. It's for them instead of for me. You know, music is for everyone. So,
for sure, it's definitely a great feeling to like know like people that really fuck with you.
yeah,
A couple weeks ago, on here, one of the artists was late, and and people were messaging me was like, "Yo, it's time!
yeah,
Where is the Eddie G show?" You know,
right,
and I was like, it really it was like, I'm like, it made me feel good because I was like, yo, like people are tuned in and
right, exactly.
they want to check this out. You know,
It's really awesome.
it's and like for me also it's a great feeling when I'd say I'm pretty well known in my city. But I'll be having a bad day sometimes. I
Yeah,
was going somewhere and I'll just hear out like a car window, Eddie G, Eddie G, or I'll go into a store and somebody's there. Oh, yo, I checked out the last week's
it's so
podcast or
cool.
whatever. So it's it's definitely a great feeling of like knowing people like really fuck with you, you know?
Yeah, they acknowledge you, they mess with you. That's the blessing. It's the best
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Who were some of like the early influences?
I always have to go back to Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans, Mariah Carey, you know, the powerhouses, you know.
You know, one of my favorite things was watching Mary do the BET thing. I think it was 2 years ago. And,
Yes.
they were celebrating her like that performance. Like I watched that thing on YouTube like mad times.
Yeah, she's crazy with it. And she's so stylish, you know? She's just
Yeah,
cool. Yeah,
her
she's
her dance moves, her kicks,
yeah,
it's so original. It's like yo, it's dope.
I know. It's like, like she's so gangster with it, you know?
Yeah,
Tomboy.
for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. So what was have you always been into music? Like always wanted to make music, or did you
Yes.
come into it at a certain point?
Well, I guess when I was like really small, I wanted to be a doctor.
Okay.
But my parents, both of them, my mom is a poet, my dad is a DJ. So they were always playing music in the house, singing. There was a lot of singing going on. So I guess it was just meant to be, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to have house parties in the basement, you know.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun.
For everybody, I think it's different. Like some people have it early. For me, like my dad actually, and I think this might be it. He's a tour bus driver. So like when I was like really young, I think I was like
Yeah.
9 at the time. We went down to like the states and we went to Missouri where like it's a bunch of like comedy shows, just like a whole bunch of different types of shows.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like a really like entertainment city.
Hmm.
So we went down there and like we seen all these shows and like this is my first time seeing this kind of stuff. And he said for every kind of show, I was at the edge of my seat. I was at the edge of my seat, and I was always like just like staring when I came back. Like
Yeah.
I started doing creative shit. You know.
Cool. That's awesome.
You
You got
know. So,
inspired.
yeah. So like, but yeah, you were saying for you, it comes right in the family, eh?
He's right in the family.
For me, like my family was like, yo, where'd this come from? Because like nobody,
Wow.
nobody in my family does any entertainment stuff, right?
Oh, cool.
So like, yo, where'd this come from? But I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just got inspired, and I was like, yo, that shit's hell, you know?
that's so cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. So your videos are pretty dope.
Thank you.
Who does your videos?
We do our own videos. I do my own videos. I have
Okay.
a
Okay.
video production company. It's called Port Vision Media Group Incorporated.
Okay.
So we just started. We started doing our own music videos. Prior to that, I worked with Chase the Dream Film.
Yeah.
He's really cool. Who else did I work? That's pretty much it. Other than because you know what, honestly, making music is very expensive, right? Like, say if
Yeah.
you have to have, if you don't have your own studio, if you have to pay a director to shoot your videos, edit them, and all that, it gets costly,
For
right?
sure.
So
For sure.
I just picked up and learned how to edit, you know, because I
Yeah.
produce my own music, so I know how to edit audio, right? Like I know how to mix and master. So it's kind of the same when you're editing music videos, it's just visual,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So I use that creativity to edit my videos. And the fiance, he shoots my videos. Like we just
Awesome.
went out and bought a whole bunch of equipment and we just shooting music videos and doing it all.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Like for me, yeah, like I said, I was an artist first, and
Yeah,
yeah, like me and my friends would just pick up the camera and start
yeah,
shooting it ourselves. Like we
exactly.
never actually like had somebody like a director like shoot the video for us. Like we were like, oh, like later on, like we like, work with people, but like it was like oh like, and even like when we first started making like when I first started making music, it was the year 2000, and I bought like this hip hop EJ like for $40. It was like a little beat program thing you could use, and like it was so like easy where you just it give you bass lines, give you drum lines, give you
Oh
like a
yeah.
like horn. You just put those three things together and then rap over it.
Oh cool.
It
Is
was
it kind
like
of like Hammerhead? Was it like Hammerhead? Do you know what that is?
no, no.
Okay. I thought it was something like that that I started with. But go on, yeah, sorry, go on.
So like, and I bought like this little $20 like mic. Like I think it
Yeah.
was like this big. Like
Oh
the
my gosh.
and that's how I made my first project. But like yeah, you can really do things cheap, but then like
Yeah.
kind of like start off like and learn the craft and kind of like do some things. But when you want to take it serious,
Yeah.
you really need to spend that money.
Yeah, it's so true. So true.
But I've actually seen the mistake where people make like spend the money too early, and then
Yeah.
like they have this equipment and they just don't know what to do with it, and they're just like They're just like it just sits around. And you're like, yo, you should have bought
Exactly.
some cheap shit first.
Yep.
Learned all that shit.
Yeah,
You
before you spend all that money.
know?
They're thinking backwards.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
What do you feel is your next investment? Like your next music investment?
My next music investment, well, eventually I would like to start a label.
Okay.
Definitely start a label. Because I have the mentality now. I got the studio. I have the video production company. I'm a mentor, mentoring some young artists coming up. So I think the next step is to invest in the label for sure.
How important do you feel like me I feel like when I see like people like younger than me like doing interviews,
Yeah.
doing stuff like that, I'll give them tips and I'll try and because me I'll give them all the secrets, all the tech secrets because like nobody's me.
Right.
Nobody's gonna duplicate like me, right? So
Right.
like all the tech shit. Like, how important do you think it is like to really like help people out?
Oh, it's so important. It's so important. You can't be selfish, right?
Right.
Because there's a lot of people. We were kids at one point, right?
Yes.
And we were looking for mentors. We were looking for help.
I wish somebody would help me with shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it is important. It's very important. We have to give back for
For sure.
sure.
And I find like some people when people are younger and they're always kind of uh for teaching younger people, like some people will just be like, hey, here's all my knowledge, and they'll just tell like these young people stuff. But sometimes like young guys have like different ways of looking at things, and
Yeah.
I really learn from them too.
Exactly.
What is something the last thing like you really picked up from another artist? Like what was the last thing like you were like, yo, I need to incorporate this and like.
Like what was the last thing say the last part again, sorry?
So the last thing another artist was doing or said to you like, oh, you should try this, and you really like picked it up and kind of like incorporated it into your own shit.
Yeah, that's because I don't know why, but I'm getting a lot of Jamaican artists, Jamaican producers, right? And I'm R&B, right? And they're just like, you need to get on some reggae beats, girl. Like, hello here, They're like, your voice is so nice. Why don't you sing on reggae beats? So lately, yeah, later you'll be hearing some more reggae type of music coming from me. Yes. So that's the advice I've been getting. Like, you should try singing on reggae beats. So it's coming.
Okay. Yeah, like for me, like if somebody says something to me, like I don't like it'd be like, oh, it's coming from this person. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I take in everything it could be a gem.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. But you have to be careful because some people could be haters, right? And they would,
For sure.
yeah, so you gotta know the difference for sure. Because a lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't. Why are you trying to sing? Why are you making music? You should be a nurse. You should be this. You should be. I'm like, no, I don't want to be a nurse. I love music. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna make music. Sorry,
It's like,
not.
if I really want to, I could do both. You know,
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
I can walk and chew gum.
Exactly.
you,
It's your life. Do whatever you want with your life.
that is like when people say that, it's like people have this expectation of themselves,
Right.
and they think they couldn't do that. So
Exactly.
if you're somebody that they actually know,
Yeah.
they feel the exact same thing about you. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
I can't do it. You can't do it. But then
That's right.
they'll see strangers. They'll see
Yeah.
strangers, and they'll be like, oh yeah, that person could do it because they don't know them.
Exactly.
Right? It's like,
And
yeah,
I bet you.
yeah.
I bet you the person. Sorry, I bet you the person that was they were probably told you can't do that. You can't do that, and they didn't listen, and they did it anyway. And look at them now, right? So we can do the same thing. Why can't we do that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I actually got like a huge gem from this guy in high school. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so like I went to high school with him, and I see him like years later, right? And
Yeah,
he came up to me and he was like, "Yo," he told me some real shit. He was like, "Yo," he actually hated me in high school because like
yeah,
he thought I was extra. He thought like the way I acted, I was like I was a fraud. I wasn't like I was just being I was
really,
extra, and he thought this about me. And then but when he see me years down the road, he's like, "Yo, like you stay consistent with like who you are. Like that's who you
yeah,
are." And he's like, "Yo, I respect you so much for that." But like
good, exactly.
he hated me like back in the day, but like he was like, "Yo, this is actually who you are." So,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's definitely important to like stay true to yourself.
yeah.
Um, what is something like has always like described you like what is something?
For me, I would say authentic, like especially when it comes to the music. Authentic, real, um, transparent, vulnerable sometimes, but definitely real. You got to keep it real, authentic. That's why I guess people like the music because it's not what everybody else is doing, right? The music speaks for itself. It's like totally different,
Yeah,
but people love it. People either you like it or you don't.
yeah, for sure.
It's still going to be real and authentic. So, hey guys.
Like yeah, like with that, like we all have different sides to us. Like for me, when I was making music for a bit, I got into a phase where like I was really kind of like writing like some like depressive stuff, and like
Yes.
I was making those types of songs, and I really felt like and like making those songs.
Yeah.
I thought if I write this shit out and get it out,
Yeah.
it would help me. But
Yeah.
it actually made it worse.
Really?
Like for me, like I just like I was I was overthinking everything like that I was I was going wrong, and then
Hmm.
uh, somebody told me they're like, "Yo, you're actually funny in real life, but I know the stuff you put out is funny." You know, so
Oh,
I'm like, okay, I'll add a little bit of that into that. So
yeah.
when I started doing that, I started having so much fun with making music,
There
and
you
like
go.
my fan base grew, and it was
Yeah.
like, but it was more fun making music. Like
Exactly.
I find obviously like you said like you read the shit you're going through, and it's different for everybody. But for me, it was like when I would write the hard shit, it wasn't actually good for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow. Yeah.
But
But
you feel the opposite or no?
not really. What I have to say about that is like for me, it's therapy.
Yeah,
It's really therapy for me because a lot of the stuff, especially it depends on what I'm going through at the time, right? Like when I was going through the abusive relationship, I was writing about being angry all the time. I was like, "F you!" I was just so mad, right?
yeah,
And you can hear it in the music.
mm,
And now, when you hear my music, it's like it's love, it's happiness, it's peace.
for sure,
But it's still therapy. It's still therapy for me. You know.
for sure. Yeah, like it's definitely therapy and like but yeah, I was saying like when I started writing the fun songs,
Yeah.
it was like yo, like life just turned around. It was like
For
it was
real.
like it was like the clouds cleared and the fucking sunshine came down and fucking was like oh, you know.
Yeah. For real.
For sure, for sure. Yeah. So new music. Um,
Yeah.
what is the overall like plan for new stuff? Like, are you waiting to see what's going on with COVID like before like releasing new stuff, or what's going on?
I've been so busy doing so many things, but I'm definitely going to be releasing new music, whether or not COVID is still here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna still release music. I do have another music video, well, two more music videos coming out soon. I want to give, don't hate, it's in the background there. I'm still going to give that a little more time. promote it a little bit more. Then I'm going to get into promoting the other two songs. Um, and then I think I'm going to be in the studio with the live band, and we're going to get some songs done with the band. And yeah, just going to keep releasing music. Like it's not going to stop me. COVID is not stopping me.
How much are you looking forward to like performing this music?
How much do I look forward to it?
Yeah, like performing this music
Oh,
when things open up and we can have like thousands of people in the crowd and
yeah, I can't wait. I'm probably gonna be like, I'm gonna take my shoes off. I'm gonna get comfortable. I'm gonna be barefoot and singing. Okay, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna love it. But
yeah.
I am working on I think two virtual shows that are
Okay.
gonna be coming up soon. So you'll be able to see me performing, yeah, virtually really soon.
Actually, a buddy of mine he was just on the show a little while ago, but he said he has pictures of me I'm from Brantford. We have this guy um Mike on a bike. He's like a legend in the city, right? Like,
Yeah,
but so he was at one of it was actually the last time I actually performed.
yeah,
He was at the show, and the last song I was like, I was like, yo, I'm taking my shirt off and I'm performing, like,
yes.
and I'm performing, and he's a big guy as well, and I was like a quarter of the way through the song, and I
Yeah.
see him and he's like I said, he's like a Brantford legend, like everybody in the city knows him, right? And
Yeah.
and I seen him, and he started coming along the side of the stage, and he was taking his shirt off, and and me and him were on a stage, and I got the mic in my hand, and I'm jumping, and a buddy of mine has pictures of it, and I was like, yo, I need this.
Yes.
I need this. Do you have any like moments that you feel where it's crazy for you, performing and stuff?
Yes, definitely. I've had times where I'm performing and people are coming on the stage with me, singing with me. You
Yeah.
know, I even had a crazy, I don't know where it came from, but as soon as I was done singing, some lady randomly came up to me and she gave me a big kiss on my mouth. I'm like, you know, yeah, she's like, oh, it was so great. Thank you so much. And then I had another fan base that came up to me, and the guy, he pulled out a wad of money and just gave me his money. I'm like, thank you, you know. I'm like, thank you. He's like, you were so awesome. I wish you all the best, you know. And yeah, I've had stories like that. It's just amazing.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Me, really had those kind of things. But I remember I have a song called I'm Broke.
Oh yeah.
So I started I tell the DJ to stop the music. Like, yo, stop the music, and I tell the crowd beforehand. I'm like, yo, this is some real shit. You
Yeah.
know, I'm broke. I'm struggling. So I tell people, I'm like, if anybody wants to buy me a beer when I get off stage,
Yeah.
I start doing that. I start
Yeah.
getting on stages, and I didn't have enough things to hold all the beers. Because
Oh
I'd hold the two beers, and then people would buy me beers, and I'd be like, oh shit.
yeah, that's awesome.
Sometimes you just gotta ask for it, you know,
Yeah.
I say to people, I'm like, yo, I'm broke. This is some real shit. I'm like, if you
Yeah.
want to buy me a beer, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what I want to do? What I want to do one day, like hopefully if I have like a million fans, I'm gonna be like, you guys just send me $1 or $2. Send me $2, guys. Make me a millionaire.
Right?
Right? Just $2. That's it. Each and every one of you.
Yeah, definitely. The fan support
Yeah.
is amazing. And you have merch.
Yes, I do. I have merch. Yes. Right now it's on teespring.com.
Okay.
If you search, it's Don't Hate Merch. That's what it's called on teespring.com. And you'll see my sweaters come up, t-shirts, mugs, all kinds of stuff is on there. So yeah, got some merch.
Yeah, for me, I got my AGTV shirts.
Oh, that's sick. Love it.
Yeah, and people told me for years they're like, oh, whenever you get merged, I'll buy it. And like
Yes.
people say shit all the time, and
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, whatever. I'm like, yeah, right. Like you're actually gonna buy the shirt. I'm like,
Right.
and then I got shirts, and they started selling out, and
Good.
I was like, oh, like the one thing they weren't lying about.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, I'll come to your show. Yeah, I'll buy your
Yeah,
record. Yeah, yeah, okay.
yeah. The same people that were like, oh, I'll show up at the show, never showed up.
Yeah,
They're like, oh, I'll buy the merch, and I'm like, okay, you won't show up at
yeah.
the show, but you'll buy the merch. But I'm like, they actually bought the merch.
They actually bought the merch. Good. That's
Yeah,
what is so good. That's what I'm saying. Like, musicians need to have merch. You have to have merch.
for sure.
Because people are always going to buy t-shirts. They're always going to wear t-shirts. They're always going to need sweaters. Why not get your own merch and
For
sell
sure,
it?
for sure. And like, it's you're like a walking billboard. You know,
Yeah,
like
that's right.
if you have something on, like for me, I was saying like to another buddy on here, I was like, yo, if I'm gonna be on camera or I'm going out somewhere, like I shouldn't be wearing a Nike shirt.
Right.
I have enough friends that are artists, and I got enough stuff of my own. If I'm going somewhere, I should be wearing an NEG TV shirt,
Exactly.
or if I have a shirt from another artist, I should be wearing that. You know,
Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
I should always be on that, right?
Yeah, they're already rich. They're wealthy. Nike's wealthy, Adidas, all these companies are wealthy. Let's support each other.
If they actually want to send the check, I'll start wearing Nike.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
If you ever come on here and see me wearing a Nike shirt,
It's
but
because they paid you.
best believe I got the check.
Yeah. Exactly.
For sure, for sure. Yeah. So, you have any questions for me?
I need to check out your music. I need to do some research on that for sure. Definitely want to check it out. Let me see if I have any questions for you. Okay, I guess you answered it already. I was gonna say like what made you fall in love with music, but you answered that. Do you have any other passions?
Um, I like I like cooking. I like
Oh, you do.
yeah.
That's
I,
cool.
I actually have like 2 seasons of cooking with Eddie G
Ooh.
on my YouTube.
We
Yeah.
just finished shooting a cooking show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so cool.
I'm actually I was actually thinking of this the other day. I was like, because I started doing a third season, but
Yes.
I started doing like right after my second season, and
Yeah.
it felt too much the same. I felt like the jokes were kind of the same, and they're kind of like
Oh yeah.
it was kind of like so I just kind of stopped that, right?
Oh, okay.
I didn't want it to be like like a continuation. I wanted it to be like a level up, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course. Hey guys.
So that's where I'm at with that. Um, Other passions, I don't know. Like this, I'm I'm super passionate about trying to find like new people to have on the show, and kind of like
Yes.
a lot of my time is based on this.
Awesome. Yeah, it's important, right? It's important to do things you love,
For sure.
because we only have this one life. Just live it. Live it the way you want to. As
For
long
sure.
as you're not hurting anybody and you can support yourself, support your family, do what you got to do. Do what you want, you know?
Exactly. Exactly. Um, yeah, to actually to make like money off the merge, and kind of like for me, if I ever when I picture happiness, like
Yes.
I picture I can do this for a living.
Good. Yeah.
This will be um it'll generate enough money to like pay my bills and stuff like that.
Yes.
Right now I'm a forklift driver.
Oh, okay.
Which pays the bills, but
Yeah.
it's it's whatever, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's just, to be able to live and do what you got to do, but you got to have your passion and you got to do it, you know?
For sure. If there's anybody like wants to actually start making music and start getting into it, like, do you have any advice for them?
Yes. You definitely have to stay true to yourself. Okay? Be true to your music because there's
Sure.
people who actually want something different. They don't always want to hear the same thing all the time. You know, so just be true to yourself. Be patient with yourself and always just compete with yourself. You know, be your own competition. So just do better than the last. Do better. Keep doing better, you know, than the
Sure.
last.
That's definitely a great thing. The competition with yourself, because like I sometimes I'll feel like I'm like, yo, there ain't no competition out here. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I'm number one. I'm at the top of the hill. I'm killing
That's
shit.
right.
But I'm like, yo, I gotta do better than my last one.
That's right. Exactly.
I gotta do better than my last one. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. I had
Yeah.
so much fun.
And anytime you got new stuff, you want to promote, you
Yes.
want to come on and shoot the shit,
Yeah. I'm
just
down.
and I'll have you back on. All right.
Awesome. I'm going to check your music out. I'm going to check up on you.
No, for sure. Sure. All right.
Thank you so much.
You have a good night.
Thank you. You too. Much love. Take care.
All right. All right. Peace.
Bye. Bye, guys. Bye.